Sony could be working on a new PlayStation handheld, creating a true successor to the PS Vita or a PSP2 that so many have been waiting for. According to hardware leaker Moore's Law is Dead, Sony is developing a genuine PlayStation Portable that can play games natively and won't just be a streaming service like the PlayStation Portal. The handheld will be powered by a custom AMD APU similar to what we have seen from the Steam Deck and Asus ROG Ally, and it will be capable of running PS4 games. Games could also receive a Pro-like patch to boost the performance of some titles to PS5-like quality, though how this could work remains to be seen. Moore's Law is Dead goes on to claim that the PSP2 is currently in the high-level design phase, but notes that the handheld is at least 2 years out and technically there's no green light for launch yet. Like all eternal projects, the handheld may never see the light of day or could change dramatically in the coming years. The leakers notes, the exact specs of the PS Vita 2 are currently speculations on this part. Judging by the popularity of Sony's PlayStation Portal, which is still sold out despite being $199, that it's a device that only can stream PS5 games via remote play, and native PlayStation handheld would be snapped up by fans for sure. Whether or not Sony could topple Nintendo's domination on the portable space remains to be seen, but it'll certainly have to do a better job in supporting the PSP2 than it did with the PS Vita before, and has done with the PSVR so far. You may have a question, how much would it cost if the PSP2 came out? If Sony does return to the handheld market with the PSP2, it certainly cost more than the last PlayStation Portable, the PS Vita. The PS Vita cost $250 for the Wi-Fi model and $300 for the Wi-Fi and 3G model when it was released back in 2011. Compared that to the now $199 PlayStation Portal, a remote play streaming only service, and it's clearly that a native handheld capable of playing PS4 level quality games for $50 more just wouldn't be surprising today. It's also worth looking at Nintendo's price structure. The Nintendo Switch cost $300 when it was released back in 2017, and the Switch 2 is tipped to cost $400. If Sony wants to release a handheld that is more powerful than the Switch 2 and capable to compete with something like the Steam Deck, which was $399 for the entry level, expect it to cost more. The PSP2 price would likely fall between $300 to $500 mark. Then, Sony has shown it's not afraid to change a high price for its products, either with the PSVR 2 price being $549 and the DualSense Edge costing $199. Expect a premium product with a premium performance. So what about the release date? As mentioned above, there is no guarantee the PSP2 or a successor of the Vita will be even seen the light of day, as eternal plans can change. However, the PSP2 release date is likely to be at least 2 years away. That would put in direct competition with the Switch 2, which has slipped to release date of early 2025, and potentially a successor to Valve's Steam Deck. We're also expecting to see more portable PC handhelds released in the coming years, with the MSI Claw and the latest manufacturer to enter the market. Revisions to the Lenovo Legion Go and Asus ROG Ally are also likely means that the PSP2 won't be just going up against Nintendo this time. The PS Vita back before couldn't quite deliver the PS3-like quality visuals Sony promised, but it came close. We've seen handhelds like Nintendo Switch and Steam Deck far exceed that what was possible on Sony's last portable PlayStation. Also, we can expect far superior visuals if a PSP2 is released. Sony will be aiming for at least PS4 levels of quality for PSP2 games, with rumors suggesting that some titles could even benefit from a Pro-like patch that could increase performance in certain games. An insider who shared that PlayStation games were coming to PC many years before it happens says the PSP2 will be able to run PS4 games, but that retailers are so far in the dark when it comes to Sony's plans. If the iPhone 15 Pro can run games like Resident Evil 4 Remake and Death Stranding at lower settings, I guess, and with some compromises, expect the PSP2 to deliver far better graphics and performance if it releases in the few years. The PSP2 will likely be powered by the latest custom AMD APU similar to what's inside the Steam Deck, and should benefit from any software and hardware advancements that will arise in the next few years. Sony has had a long-standing relationship with AMD, which makes the prospects of the PSP2 being powered by Nvidia or Intel extremely unlikely. Hopefully, Sony will ditch the need for a custom memory card like the mistake it did with the PS Vita. The PlayStation Portal and the PS Vita required users to purchase a memory card, something which inflated the cost of an already expensive handheld. I hope this time Sony don't screw things up.